The processional will begin in 5 minutes. We want to ensure that this is an enjoyable occasion for everyone. Once you've texted, tweeted, or talked, out of courtesy to others, please ensure your cell phones are turned off or silenced during the ceremony. Remain seated for the processional. Once again, candidates for the degrees from North Dakota State University have gathered to celebrate their commencement. The ceremony you are about to see extends a tradition that is nearly 1,000 years old. The academic dress and ritual have their origins in the first English universities of the Middle Ages. Commencement is one of the great days of a lifetime for our graduates, their families, and friends. Today, we honor the accomplishments of 2,033 undergraduate, professional, and graduate students who are eligible to participate in spring commencement. Over 1,300 students are participating in today's ceremonies.
Under the leadership of Provost Margaret Fitzgerald, faculty and staff are marshaled by Dr. Jane Shu.
Under the leadership of Vice President and Dean Greg Lardy, candidates in the College of Agriculture, Food Systems, and Natural Resources are marshaled by Dr. Todd West and Student Marshal Jade Koski.
Under the leadership of Dean Scott Boyer, candidates in the College of Business are marshaled by Dr. Ahmad Al-Asadi and Marshal Casey Schumann.
Under the leadership of Dean Charles Peterson, candidates in the College of Health Professions are marshaled by Dr. Carla Gross and Student Marshal Hallie Nupdahl.
Under the leadership of Dean Kimberly Willeen, candidates in the College of Science and Mathematics are marshaled by Dr. Ron Deggs and Student Marshal Scott Rudquist.
Under the leadership of NDSU President Dean Brashani, the stage party is marshaled by Faculty Senate President Dr. Florence Salajan. North Dakota State University was founded in 1890 as the state's land-grant university. NDSU enrolls nearly 13,000 students annually and is North Dakota's top-ranked research university. NDSU has gained a national reputation for the quality of education, research, and service it contributes to the state and nation. Stage party members are listed in the commencement program and include NDSU President Dean Brashani, Provost Margaret Fitzgerald, President for Agriculture Affairs Dr. Greg Lardy, Vice Provost for Student Affairs and Enrollment Management Dr. Laura Oster-Alland, Vice President for Research and Creative Activity, Dr. Colleen Fitzgerald, Deans of Universities Colleges, University Distinguished Professors, NDSU Graduating Class Representative and Student Soloist, and Distinguished Stage Party Participants.
Would the audience please rise for the presentation of the colors by the Army and Air Force ROTC and the national anthem, sung by Emily Paulson and accompanied by the NDSU Brass Ensemble. Gentlemen, please remove your caps.
Stripes stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets swiftly, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, see, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
The audience may now be seated.
Good afternoon, and welcome to North Dakota State University's 2022 Spring Commencement. I'm Dr. Dean Bershani, the president of North Dakota State University. I'm honored to welcome you to this commencement ceremony, and it's my sincere pleasure to offer congratulations to all of our students. We're very proud to celebrate your achievements today. NDSU would also like to recognize and thank the many people who throughout over our 130-year history we have built success on the shoulders of. Now, on a nationally recognized scale, we celebrate the extraordinary students we honor today. We also recognize and thank those that inhabited this area of the country prior to statehood and later the creation of NDSU. As you know, we value a certain modesty in this part of the country, and in many ways that's an admirable trait. But in case you're too humble to think of yourselves this way, allow me to situate you. Students, you are graduating from one of the top 100 public research universities in the nation as ranked by the National Science Foundation, and one of the top 147 public and private universities in the nation as ranked by the Carnegie Commission on Higher Education. We are the only so highly ranked university in the state of North Dakota and one of just a few in the entire upper Midwest. As our enrollments, research productivity, and national rankings continue to grow, so will the value and the prestige of the degrees you are about to receive. Of particularly important note, though, NDSU has an enduring tradition and commitment to its students and to involving students in creating new knowledge and solutions for the challenges of our state, the nation, and the world. We are proud to define ourselves as a truly student-focused, land-grant research university. Today, we also celebrate our students' future. You are concluding a life-changing phase of intense discovery and will soon find it to be the cornerstone of achieving incredible success in the rest of your life. For me, although I didn't fully appreciate it at the time, my college experience literally changed the course of my life. You see, I was the first in my family to go to college, and at the time, I didn't fully understand the importance of that opportunity or the impact the experience would have on me. That became more and more evident to me, though, as I came to find my life aspirations from what I'd learned in college. But perhaps most importantly, my entire family watched that transformation take place, and every younger member of my extended family has since attended college, has graduated, and gone on to imagine and do more things with their lives than they had ever dreamt possible if they hadn't gone to college. That's why I'm particularly pleased to recognize the accomplishments of today's students. At this time, I'd like to recognize some of those experiences. Well, the students are first-generation students. In other words, the first in their family to attend and graduate from college. Please stand and be recognized. Thank you. Students are often challenged with balancing their time and prioritizing family life, studies, research, jobs, or even the beginnings of their careers. Will the students who have worked full or part-time while pursuing a degree please stand and be recognized? Wow. Thank you. Many of our students go beyond the classroom to serve their community, the nation, or the world. From tutoring to mentoring elementary school children to sponsoring food drives, or improving the lives of people across the globe, our students have learned what it means to be citizens and leaders. Will the students who have participated in service events or volunteer work while pursuing a degree please stand and be recognized? Incredible. Thank you. Some of our students have given much to their country, either before entering college or as college students. I ask all graduating students who are currently serving in the military or who have served in the past to please stand at this time and be recognized. Thank you for your service. Pursuing a degree requires commitment and sacrifice of not only students, but of the individuals close to them. Thank you, parents, family members, and friends, for all you have done for our students. At this time, I think our students would probably like to give you a round of applause. On behalf of all here today, I'm pleased to extend sincere congratulations to each of you for your accomplishments and your dedication and service. Before we confer degrees upon candidates, we'll receive a message from an accomplished student who has demonstrated many talents and leadership abilities during her years of study. At this point, I would like to introduce Dr. Charles Peterson, the Dean of Health Sciences, to introduce our student speaker.
Thank you, President Bouchani. I'm Charles Peterson, Dean of the College of Health Professions. It's my distinct pleasure to introduce today's student speaker. It has been a tradition at NDSU to select a member of the graduating class to share some thoughts with us at commencement. This selection process is a rigorous one, involving a number of outstanding students. Today, we are privileged to hear from Rose Yang. Rose is a Brooklyn Park, Minnesota native and is receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in Pharmaceutical Sciences. During her studies at NDSU, Rose was the historian of the Phi Lambda Sigma Leadership Society, a research and social media manager for the Snap the Stigma mental health program, and a member of the Green Bandana Project. She also was the College of Health Professions mentor and served on the Pharmacy Curriculum Committee. She will continue her education at NDSU, seeking her Doctor of Pharmacy. Please join me in welcoming Rose Yang, representing today's graduating class.
Thank you for having me here today. It is truly an honor to be standing here in front of you all. I want to begin by thanking all the professors and faculty here at NDSU for showing up every day for us students and for forming connections with us that we'll never forget. Thank you to those who have stepped in and became a parent, mentor, or someone important to us. Thank you for shaping NDSU into a growing, inclusive, and diverse community. Thank you to every path I have crossed and for allowing me to take some sort of advice or knowledge from you for me to advance. And a special thank you to my two pharmacy professors, Dr. Wehrmeyer and Dr. Richter. For their endless support and belief in me, it has given me abundance of confidence I did not have before. I want to continue on now by saying congratulations to everyone. I am so proud of you, and you should be proud of how far you have come and how far you will go. The opportunities ahead of you are limitless. Today, I'll be graduating as a first-generation student. As my parents were not given the chance to pursue an education, my parents were children of the Vietnam War. Yet, through the hardships, they played the cards they were dealt in life with bravery, integrity, and dedication. As I stand here before all of you, I can say, I am the footprints my parents left behind in Laos. I am the endurance my parents had while running away from bullets. I am the gratitude my parents carried while they slept on their backpack filled with clothes. I am the patience my parents had, waiting for the last plane to arrive to finally get to America. I am the bravery my parents had, leaving everything they've ever known to give their kids a better life. I can proudly say my parents gave my 6 other siblings and me the best life I could have ever imagined. Because they worked over 40 hours a week at their blue-collar jobs, they were not always home, but they had to make a decision every day, which was to either give up on their kids and their purpose of coming to America or to control the cards they were dealt. My parents did not give up on us. They believed in us. And that was all my siblings and I needed, because we all knew in order to escape where we were, we needed to continue chasing the American dream. So my 5 older siblings did. With no direction, no help, and only perseverance, they played the cards they were dealt and paved the pavement I now walk. I struggle less because my siblings struggled more for me. I acknowledge and admire them because at the age of 10 years old, my siblings were translating taxes and bills to my parents. They were teaching my parents English and teaching them how and what to do in order to become an American citizen. Along the way, we all heard the same comment from the people who surrounded our everyday lives. You're never going to make it. Just settle for less. Settle for something you are capable of doing. Through the obstacles, hardship, and doubt from others, I now have 2 brothers who are engineers, 1 brother and 2 sisters who are pharmacists, and a younger sister who is currently in nursing school. As I continue my own journey in pharmacy school, I look back and will always know my older siblings did it for me and my younger sister. They are my role models, and I will continue to help pave the way for the next generations to come after me. To everyone here today, we were dealt with very different cards and will continue to be throughout our life through various opportunities and environments. If all of you could take one thing from today's speech, I'd like it to be that it's not the cards that you were dealt that determines who or what you become and do. It's how you play your cards that will allow you to create your dream life and outcome. As you continue on with life, it's what you make out of what you are given, and the possibilities of what you can do with what you have are endless. As we continue through our next phase following graduation, we may not have equal cards, but we were given an equal playing field. Don't ever give up on yourself, even when you feel like that you aren't getting anywhere, or even when you feel like the world is against you, because hard work beats talent when talent doesn't show up. With everything you do and will do in life, put your 100% effort into it, because consistency and hard work can take you places you can only imagine. We all have different paths with different timings, different stories, all special and not worthy of a comparison. If you have this goal and people are telling you it's too big, it's not. They're just thinking too small. We have a world full of opportunities, and the opportunities are waiting for you to pursue them. You are in charge of the choices you make, and you are in control of the cards you are dealt. Now, we all have worked extremely hard to get to this moment. This moment is yours, and no one can take your degree away from you. It's yours and you earned it. Acknowledge those friendships and relationships we all built during our time here at school, as we couldn't have achieved today without them. You are all beaming in front of me right now. Don't let anyone ever dim your light. Again, I am rooting for all of you, and I'm proud of all you. And after today, regardless of the people who doubted you, who didn't believe in you, all they can now say is, congratulations.
Good afternoon. I am NDSU Provost Dr. Margaret Fitzgerald. On behalf of the faculty, staff, and students of North Dakota State University, and I'm sure the family and friends here today won't mind if I speak for them as well, we congratulate you on your accomplishment. But even as we do so, our greatest joy is the anticipation of your remarkable future. Many individuals have played an important role in making this day possible. NDSU's outstanding faculty is committed to instruction, research, and service. The faculty provides exceptional learning environments that inspire, challenge, support, and empower students to contribute to their fields of study and excel in their academic pursuits. I would like to acknowledge the faculty and staff present, At this time, would the university distinguished professors and the endowed professors and chairs who are here today please stand and be recognized? And you can remain standing because now I'd like all the faculty and staff, please, to rise and be recognized. Your dedication to students is truly appreciated. Faculty and staff, thank you for your contributions to your students, to your disciplines, and to our university. Next, I would like to recognize the students who have excelled in their respective disciplines by graduating with honors. Would the students graduating with honors please rise and be recognized? Well done. Please be seated. Today we will be conferring degrees at the following levels: doctorate, master's, and baccalaureate. First, let's turn our attention to the honorary doctorate. We take great pride in the impressive accomplishments of our honorary doctorates at North Dakota State University. Since 1939, we have recognized 165 outstanding North Dakotans, NDSU alumni, and faculty members with this highest honor. This afternoon, we take special pride in honoring a very worthy recipient, Neil Fisher. On behalf of North Dakota State University, it is with pride that I present our honorary degree recipient. Dr. Lardy, please present Neil Fisher.
It is my pleasure to present to you Neil Fisher for the degree Doctorate of Agriculture, honoris causa. Mr. Jones, please read the citation.
Neil Fisher's long and distinguished career with the North Dakota Wheat Commission has had a dramatic and lasting impact on North Dakota agriculture. He joined the commission in 1978 as a marketing specialist and rose to be named administrator in 1998. Fisher works directly in export market development, research, quality assurance, transportation, and trade policy to improve the global competitiveness of North Dakota wheat. He coordinates commission policies and actions on wheat industry issues and has provided market development and technical assistance services to customers in more than 80 countries for nearly 4 decades. He is a member of the Joint Trade Policy Committee of the National Association of Wheat Growers and U.S. Wheat Associates, and the Agricultural Trade Advisory Committee of the Office of the U.S. Trade Representative and the U.S. Department of Agriculture in Washington, D.C. Fisher is an NDSU alumnus, earning his bachelor's degree in 1973 and master's degree in 1976, both in agricultural economics. He is a member of the Upper Great Plains Transportation Institute's Advisory Committee and the Board of Directors of the North Dakota Center for Agricultural Policy and Trade Studies. He previously served on the State Board of Agricultural Research and Education and also served on the NDSU Research Foundation Board. He has been an NDSU Foundation trustee since 2010, serves on the Compensation and Nominating and Governance Committees, and is currently Vice Chair of the Executive Governing Board. Fisher gives expert testimony on agricultural policy matters and international trade issues before congressional committees, USDA, International Trade Commission, U.S. Trade Representative's Office, and the North Dakota Legislature. In addition, he has presented papers and testimony on trade matters before the World Trade Organization, European Commission in Brussels, Belgium, and the International Court of World Trade in New York. Fisher's career has focused on the best interests of wheat producers and the broader wheat industry. He also is a strong proponent of North Dakota's increasingly diversified agricultural base, comprised primarily of wheat, corn, soybeans, and livestock, enterprises that account for nearly 80% of the $10 billion annual value of North Dakota agriculture. A dozen or more high-value specialty crops round out a very important additional 20%. He continues his interest in the family farming and ranching enterprise near Tappan, North Dakota, where his son Josh is principal owner and operator. Fisher and his wife Deborah have 3 grown children and 3 grandchildren, All the adults have degrees from NDSU and proudly wear bison gear.
Neil Fisher, on behalf of the university and the State Board of Higher Education, I now confer upon you the degree Doctor of Agriculture honoris causa, with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. As a further mark of our esteem, you've invested with a hood appropriate to your degree. On behalf of all present, I offer wholehearted congratulations to Mr. Fisher.
We continue with the degree of doctoral degrees. A doctoral degree is the ultimate academic honor the university can bestow upon a student. Scholars earning the doctorate have transitioned from being our students to being our colleagues. We will then confer master's degrees upon candidates who have demonstrated advanced knowledge in their respective academic disciplines, and we'll conclude with the largest group of degree candidates, graduates who have earned the baccalaureate degree. Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, and numerous specialized bachelor's degrees will be conferred upon candidates today who are well prepared to embark successfully on their graduate career and professional endeavors. We are very proud of you. Dr. Brashani, upon recommendation of the faculty of North Dakota State University, I present to you the degree candidates who have fulfilled their requirements for their respective degrees and programs.
Thank you, Provost Fitzgerald. At this time, would all candidates for doctoral degrees please rise and remain standing? I now ask all candidates for a master's degree to please rise and remain standing. And now would all candidates for the bachelor's degree please rise? On the recommendation of the university, and with the concurrence of the State Board of Higher Education, I hereby confer upon you the degree which you have earned in your respective college with all of the rights and responsibilities pertaining thereto. The turning of the tassel is the traditional gesture by which each student signifies passage from degree candidate to graduate. Now, as a final rite to mark your new status as graduates of North Dakota State University, I invite the class of 2022 to move your tassels from the right to the left side. Congratulations, newest grads. Please be seated. Candidates will proceed to the stage as directed by the marshals.
Mr. President, it is my pleasure to present the degree candidates from the College of Agriculture, Food Systems, and Natural Resources.
Jayani Madakanje Dona. Ana Magallanes Lopez. Michaela Feevold. Thomas Winders. C.K. Pei. Randy Nelson. Anil Karmacharya. Joyantu Roy. Deepika Arora. Ung Jae Kim. Venkataswara Rao Kadiam. Ashok Mandal. Sagar Adhikari. Shakil Hussain. Hashim Andidi. Samuel Olorunkoya. Matthew Dahl. Joshua Wirt. Jarrett Lardy. Samuel Bibby. Alec Duchesne. Callie Meso. Stephen Ehrenholz. Dylan Coleman. Dominique Summer. Megan Wanchuk. Jeffrey Stitt. Matthew Frazier. Gretchen Brumman. Hunter Spielvogel. Grant Wallace. Amanda Hintz. Riley Elvers. Miranda Vanderhyde. Harley Drott. Trevor Thoyer. Kathleen Rupp. Maximilian Zabrowski. Caitlin Wynn. Teresa Wald. Caroline Osborne. Ekta Oja. Benjamin Inman. Haley Cornier. Maya Peterson. Cole Schmaltz. Aaron Bredesen. Cole Benyon. Ethan Skoquist. Tate Promisberger. Trey Klein. Kendra Dolly. Emily Groom. Delaney Rohde. Brianna Sharkey. Cooper Coleman. Landon Link Nordic. Joseph Bukowski. Dylan Swanson. Isabel Flynn. Laura Ann Smith. Morgan Hankey. Caden Strum. Emma Alberg. Jade Swanson. Benjamin Nuss. Adam Brendemule. Alexander Langevin. Isaac Friedrich. Emma Harmson. Lydia Trikel. Alexandria Anderson. Reed Edwardson. Dakota Wolf. Landon Sprague. Hunter Benteen. Riley Platson. Ethan Shep. Jonathan Thomas. Hunter Burchell. Aaron Dean. Hannah Peterson. Jared Anderson. Brandon Pierce. Mitchell Colpine. Adam Powell. Jordan Powell. Jacob Wagner. Josh St. Ange. Hayden Sorensen. Nicholas Rudnick. Courtney Everson. Zachary Kwame. Micah Curran. Nicholas Magstedt. Caitlin Hayes. Caitlin Anderson. Marina Zedeca. Avery Jordan. Tasha Pond. Connor Hammond. Ellie Anderson. Ashley Kimley. Taylor Rehusky. Ashley Herseth. Rachel Manning. Heather Nelson. Alyssa Kylan. Taylor Warda. Gabrielle Nemetz. Haley Lanegang. Raylan Welly. Sadia Zaffer. Catherine Slavic. Abby Zeiden. Justin Hoffman. Riley Widell. Allison Reiches. Jaylee Schatz. Jaden Ochsner. Micah Honorary. Isaac Dubovoy. Seth Ramore. James Moffett. Eric Benson. Sean Gullickson. Jacob Chapman. Britton Bina. Timothy Hodek. Michael Van Santen. Liam Keffer. Philip Walkingout. Olivia Hanton. Harley Gunning. Jordan Singer. Julianne January Craw. Clara Henneman. Annabelle Urseg. Tabitha Ursig. Morgan Dutton. Mandy Molitor. Elizabeth Bannerman. Jenna Rademacher. Tyler Enerson. Brian Nohava. Sumain Vane. Eric Smith. Jay Seiler. Wyatt Schumacher. Lucas Simmer. Billy Lentz. Brianna Maddock. Gus Peterson. Michaela Urbach. Madeline Nichols. Jake Jensen. Rachel Voigt. Amanda Fiddledye. Megan Messer. Anna Mugley. Jake Callender. Anna Mahoney. Abrielle Schnur. Heather Davis.
Mr. President, it is my pleasure to present the degree candidates from the College of Business.
Kennechuku Erzaquel. Tiffany Olson. Jenna Satoff. Wesley Green. Kendra Klosterman. Margaret Githawa. Dennis Duku. Maya Feldsein. Allison Bartholomew. David Teeples. Lexi Hovland. Kirk Steiger. Brittany Hoffman. Laura Thornton. Kaylee Schrader. Rachel Jonason. Ashley Check. Grace Kalshaw. Abby Kitchens. Abigail Aberly. Abigail Hartel. Jared Young. Brady Liebel. Griffin Crosa. Joseph Rose. Connor Drill. Connor Buchholz. Trevor Hubert. Sean Bewer. Maxence Tornoy. Carson Booms. Cole Crosby. Patrick Doan. Joseph Pistorius. Jared Diley. Colin DeLisi. Danae Hopkins. Abigail Naseth. Grant Warren. John White. Jonathan Schwartz. Jaden Scott. Lance Nelson. Carly Cummings. Brady Good. John Wimmer. Chase Collins. Leighton Rock. Erica Walland. Hannah Stein. Gabrielle Franis. Jonathan Chica. Luton Trop. Drew State. Sam Kirst. Melissa Zimmerman. Danielle Hansen. Elia Roars. Amber Drexel, Rachel Meacham, Joseph McConnell, Carson Siegel, Jared Keel, Christopher Schmidt, Nicholas Moe, Aiden Ulmer, Rhett Steiger, Brandon Lee, Jack Roberts, Ryan Bielenberg, Jelon Gilbert, Mallory Dolan, Audrey Wentz, Ken Wynn, Matthew Rosnan, Nathan Klespies, Maxwell Dean, Carter Anka, Taylor Rapsky, Joshua Can, Carson Bultema, Cole Hansen, Lauren Ritterman, Brandy Neiman, Grace Lang, Kelly Hitler, Olivia Sesklin Jenkins, Richard Ruland, Jacob Franick, Danelle Phelps, Mara Lefevre, Jonathan Cobble, Alam Golos, Matthew Schmidt, Corey Broder, Elizabeth Hanson Rowe, Courtney Dieters, Caitlin Turnquist, McKinley Weirs, Jed Baranchik, Carson Reap, Madison Herzog, Anna Payne, Allie Satterley, Nina Lewis. Eve Hansen. Caitlin Galdi. Benjamin Breschwein. Matthew Forbrook. Cassie Funk. Derek McCusker. Sophia Dunkirk. Allison Schmidt. Eric Sankovitz. Aaron Meyer. Brevin Such. Allison Hansall. William Lott. Rylan Carroll. Kylie Aberly. Cameron Lund. Thomas Reinhardt. Tegan Miller. Andrew Weller. Taylor Magus. Brianne Cudney. Zachary Schmidt. Connor Rolfe. Matthew Mickerin. Brendan Stotzer. Brandon Justin. Austin Braun. Rudra Basnet. Taylor Schmidt. Ethan Valley. Jasmine Ham Coyne. Alexis Bolter. Joshua Grindelin. Mitchell Cartus. Sydney Haverland. Michaela Lynch. Brett Hansen. Larissa Larson. Melina Wendt. Drew Johnson. Devin Rindy. Simon Ganji. Ubabukar Abakader. Bartholomew Ogbu. Danielle Stuber, Sam Griesel, Benjamin Almscheid, Zachary Johnson, Wrigley Elston, Hassan Fafana,
Mr. President, it's my pleasure to present the degree candidates from the College of Health Professions.
Cassie Holt, Stanley Johnson, Michael Hammer, Aaron DeWitz, Kara Kreft, Natalie Caravue, Haley Fisher, Terrell Johnson, Shannon Thompson, Hannah Murphy, Brooke Feltman, Katie Casey, Stephen Condon, Samantha Fugelberg, Leah Radke, Candace Mecklenburg, Carly Black, Stephanie Vagno, Lauren Nordberg, Elizabeth Kruger, Amanda Johnson, Elizabeth Ganji, Emily Lothspike, Josie Lilia, Callie Kaiser, JD Kappas, Shay Mering, Eva Byerly, Carly Westra, Catherine Kessel, Christy Peterson, Ajua Ajakum, Allison Bennell, Hannah Ottman, Gabrielle Kudrin. Madeline Hammes. Allison Kraus. Peyton Manicky. Trisha Shook. Olivia Bachmeyer. Kaylin Angel. Kelly Tran. Alicia Iverson. Anna McCusker. Cole Peterson. Brennan Kuntz. Brandon Wary. Gunnar Payne. Jordan Andrew. Mel Johnson. Nathan Wynn. Tasha Haka. Ethan Hendricks. Benjamin Holland. Colin Birch. Swetha Thayagarajan. Madison Vergas. Nada Solomon. Kiranpreet Gill. Ariana Zook. Omo Bosi Nuola, Shilon. David Adieye. Kalaf Ishmael. Michaelin Belgard. Gretchen Dobrovich. Carrie Froggett. Madison Pillen. Taylor Pershaw. Rose Yang. Caitlin Kunkel. Isabel Hudson. Madison Pearson. Caitlin Sprowls. Haley Spidell. Ashley Blom. Taylor Foss. Mackenzie Peterson. Nicole Heinen. Wyatt Hahn. Danielle Bloom. Allison Ingen. Haneen Abumanshar. Ingrid Nijambanya. Sean Ian Schoen. Hannah Lambert. Maya Gatz. Caitlin Steffel. Abby Anderson. Louisa Riley. Alyssa Blaschko. Megan Heyer. Brianna Rosenfeld. Rose Doby. Kira Schweitzberger. Alexis Gura. Ashley Schmidt. Abby Haugen. Rachel DiMaria. Emily Larson. Kenzie Reisenauer. Hannah Keller. Danica Kerr. Mariah Oseth. Madison Stockwell. Chloe Ekstrom. Tessa Johnson. Kayla Peterson. Macy Hurdle. Casey Susag. Justin Herbrenson. Casey Clark. Mariah Kotzik. Courtney Johnson. Josie Wicks. Bailey Bolts. Amber Bender. Taylor Tweeton. Stacia Wagner. Hallie Cherwinski. Julie Hagan. Tori McDougald. Josie Ramsey. Madeline Pribino. Claire Blodgett. Mariah Pass. Madeline Vogel. Margaret Schilling. Ashley Drotz. Caitlin Lang. Dalton Dirks. Hallie Holzer. Annie Godsky. Carrington Lee. Jenna Cavisto. Tierra Rademacher. Ashton Oy. Macy Sen. Britton Grubb. Carly Orwick. Jenna Peralt. Alexa Elias. Grace Schmidt. Luis Chavez. Brianna Schwartz. Kayla Hovland. Dmitry Susov. Lucas DeSignet. Laura Feetsop. Adrian Seveny. Abby Miller. Abigail Hughes. Dorothy Burns. Emma Seiler. Emma Smossel. Elizabeth Kemp. Danielle Pop. Samantha Nelson. Anna Olson. Lisa Holdvogt. Paige Sanderson. Ashlyn Natras. Adriana Marshner. Alyssa Peterson. Lauren Tremblay. Ruth Johnson. Nia Johnson. Madison King. Zachary Engen. Hannah Selkin. Hallie Abrahamson. Evan Saylor. Olivia Skidlaric. Andrea Beekler. Oakley Martin. Daniel Oduburu Egwu.
Mr. President, it is my pleasure to present the degree candidates from the College of Science and Mathematics.
Kayla Earls. Fuad Kalawi. Mohammed Mostofa. Brenda McGrath. Trevor Baumgardner. Wendy Larson. Evan Culver. Gwendolyn Che. Karen Bonzo. Jackson Benda. Allison Veranda. Humaira Shoshi. Nicholas Salmon. Michael Roberts. Santano Aswati. Austin Newton. Morgan Hagerud. Hamed Lawal. Erica Shea Bauer. Larkin Walter. Derek Kruger. Emily Hill. Hannah Zostapil. Faith Hoke. May Meyer. Madeline Rutherford. Rochelle Hansen. Avery Carlson. Alexandria Leiferman. Jill Borovich. Tessa Large. Rachel Pavlicek. Mackenzie Gunderson. Jocelyn Thrash. Christopher Sanger. Kayla Jones. Jade Berg. Mark DeLisi. Jared Hendrickson. Alicia Fogelson. Sabine Gagno. Rachel Burgard. Isabella Fears. Mary Bailey. Carl Ludwig. Allison Blum. Peyton Weber Rolfs. Matthew Peterson. Christine Jones. Sydney Bothwell. Peyton Klein. Abby Lee. Victoria McCoy. Allison Hogstead. Cole Cook. Nathaniel Martin. Samantha Weston. Brooks Kenny. Iverson Locke. Isa Tadof. Zachary Tiedemann. Samuel Harrison. Drew Murray. Nora Deeren. Trayton Schoberg. Zane Hensel. Walker Clay. Gina Wensloff. Haley May. Olivia Estrada Moog. Isabella Estrada Moog. Emily Boehm. Rachel Schoenecker. Logan Hackett. Jocelyn Sear. Emily Mayer. Katarina Nyberg. James Canaday. Jesse Gallagher. Bridger Scraper. Madison Fulner. McKenna Quintus. Aaron Salter. Rachel Keel. Katie Zimmer. Margaret Roeder. Camilla Rosolva. Braden Johnson. Andrew Robertson. Jack Stensgaard. Luke Kozel. Dylan Humble. Alexis Gilbertson. Ty Ogren. Cameron Klooster. Bailey Bowler. Laura Jones. Cole Julian. Anna Schumacher. Megan Biggerstaff. Brooke Irian. Jamie Flam. Anna Scheuer. Jackson Gentile. Jack Nugent. Joshua Wong. Corey Rikowski. Ellie Capra. Jasmine Gowrie. Jenna Stoffenecker. Olivia Wagendorf. Raquel Rock. Victoria Rawlings. Daniel Jerome. Adam Fleshy. Cassandra Lean. Emma Wickerin.
To everyone here joining us today, I give you the North Dakota State University Spring Graduating Class of 2020. Graduates, I congratulate each of you for reaching this major milestone. You joined more than 100,000 proud NDSU alum across the nation and the world. Today, you've earned a privilege enjoyed by only a small fraction of the world's population. It's called a college degree. With that degree comes a responsibility to use your knowledge and skills to become a productive citizen of our global dynamic society. We'll have been successful if you now leave us with a better understanding of yourself in relation to others and to the larger world. As we come to a close, soloist Emily Paulson will sing NDSU school song, The Yellow and the Green. Congratulations, graduates. May you have a safe and memorable celebration. And remember, once a bison, always a bison.
Oh, a cheer for green and yellow, up with yellow and the green. They're the sheets that deck our prairies, far and wide with glorious sheen. Fields of waving green in springtime, golden yellow in the fall. How the great high arching heaven looks and laughs upon it all. Go Bison!
Members of the audience, please be seated and remain seated until the recessional has finally concluded.